What's up, guys? Brian here. We got the dozer unstuck. Grandpa's helping me clean it out real quick. But we got a lot of cleaning to do before we can load this thing. But the dozer was stuck pretty bad. I couldn't get it out with the dozer, so the excavator I bought, we were able to get it out. I'm not going to tell you what excavator I bought because I got a video coming out soon. But here you can see right here, there's definitely some there. It was leaking out from somewhere up there. So we're going to have to take a look at that. I got a possible job for the dozer. When do I have that job? Monday. So we're going to have to take that cover off when I get home tomorrow. Well, I'm going to get home tonight. But we're going to pressure wash it and take that cover off and see if we can find out where that hydraulic fluid was coming from. It might have been just coming out only because of the fact that
pretty hard.
It was tipped. It was tipped so hard, you know, so I don't know if that had anything to do with it. We're gonna find out. So yep. But for now, we gotta clean these tracks out a little bit. That way Mr. DOT doesn't stop me. These tracks are definitely caked in with mud. So that's one thing you gotta look for when you're hauling equipment for other people. Make sure they clean their tracks out. Don't clean their tracks out. They need to clean that out before you get on site. That needs to be established. Because if you're hauling for somebody, it ain't your job to clean the tracks. But, I mean, you can help if you like, but, you know, you shouldn't have to be paying attention to whether or not somebody cleaned their tracks or not. Or, you know, has stuff on there. Anyways, guys, I promised a live video today. I don't know if any of you guys even seen it on the subscription thing or whatever. Because today I did buy a dozer. I did buy an excavator today. So, super excited to show you guys which one. It's just breaking my heart that I can't tell you which one I bought right now. But, let me just say it was strong enough to get the dozer out from where it was stuck. And it was stuck pretty bad. And I got full coverage, full video coverage of us getting it unstuck too, so that's gonna be super cool. You guys will probably be looking forward to seeing that. Man, we really got this thing. It was in a complete mud hole. It was really in there bad. It was stuck really bad in there, guys. You would not believe how bad it was stuck in there. Anyways, what are you guys up to? What have you been up to? See if I can see the messages. What's up, Andrew? What's up, Elite Class Trucking? What's up, John? John Shelley? What's up, Nolan? There we go. Now I'm caught up on the messages. How's work going, Nolan? The temperature out here, let's see, what was the temperature this morning? It's got to be like in the 30s this morning.
It was 27 Parkland, but
27 degrees.
30, about 29 or 30 at my house.
But right now it's probably what, in the 40s, 50s?
Well, on the way down I saw what I thought was a 50.
Yeah, 50s. Might be in the 50s.
It's in the mid to upper 40s at least.
Now that I spent all that money, Nolan, I'm gonna need some money coming in. Which one did you comment on, Andrew? I think a few people commented on a few videos. I'm just messing with you, Nolan. I know, I gotta be patient. Sometimes it takes a while for things to get rolling. I, of all people, know that. But I thought I could be shameless since I have my YouTube channel. The older Hitachi, was that the first one I looked at? The one that was up in, supposed to be Wenatchee, but it was way further away. Which one was that, Andrew? The second one? I guess you're just gonna have to wait and see, Andrew. Which one I bought. Maybe I bought a Japanese one. Maybe I bought that first one. That first one was pretty rough though. I mean, even if I took on that project, it would take me at least a year to get that thing ready to go good. At least that's the way I see it. It was in dire conditions. As long as it gets the job done. Amen to that, Nolan. Amen to that. That is like the most important thing. If it doesn't get the job done, that's... You know why this thing was probably having a hard time moving, Grandpa?
Yeah.
Because all of the mud and rocks in there.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
it was just slow. I mean, just think of all the power, all of the stuff it had to push.
Yeah. It definitely had some...
If you guys... This was incredible. What's up, Doc Holiday? You give some good advice, man. I really like your advice and your input on my channel. How old are you? And where you live? Or what area are you from? Roots in there too. Those roots, they bind up in the tracks and they really do a number on you. Am I gonna buy a toolbox anytime soon? That's a good question, John. I already have a toolbox. I got a
They call it Grandpa's house.
What size did I get? Somewhere in between 50 and 150. You're gonna have to stay tuned for the video. I'm trying to hype this video up as much as I can because it really is a leap forward for VANDUYN dump trucking. I mean, this excavator is gonna put us, it's gonna put us in with the big boys. At least that's the way I see it. $3,800. Yeah, see, I have a US General 72. I did buy an excavator. I haven't told anybody what it is yet, though. I can't tell you, Andrew. Yeah, it's one of the ones from Harbor Freight. The toolboxes.
The excavator?
No, my excavator wasn't from Harbor Freight. Okay, I do buy some stuff on. Actually, I do have a review on that toolbox. You should check it out. It's in one of the playlists. Yeah. I mean, it was the right move to make because here's why I decided to buy equipment instead of more dump trucks. The main reason is you can hire operators and they don't have to have certain types of licenses, right? So Yeah, it takes a little bit longer to learn the controls and stuff. Grandpa came over this side because he seen me standing around.
Yeah, I wanted to be on.
He wanted to be the clown on YouTube. You know, like when the news reporter is reporting the news and then some clown just comes up from behind and starts making faces and stuff. Is that what you're doing, Grandpa?
My face is funny enough the way it is. I don't have to make any others.
I love you, Grandpa.
I love me too.
Anyways.
I love you more.
Yeah, it was a 72 General from Harbor Freight. I think it only cost me $1,000. I got it on a sale. I never even told the story why I ended up getting one. When I was in the process of moving from my house to my duplex, before I had a toolbox, I used these filing cabinets, right? And that was my toolboxes. I had 2 or 3 filing cabinets.
It still is my toolbox.
And I had a Craftsman about this big, about this tall, just a small one. And that one, I still got that one. That's a really nice toolbox. But when I went to move the filing cabinets, I had them up on the dolly and I got them up on the trailer. And then when I set it down too fast. And the drawers went out and they just fell off. And like it ruined the track on the filing cabinet or something. I could not get them back in. And I was so fed up. And I said, you know what? It's time to spend some money because the amount of time I'm wasting on this setup is killing me. You know, I needed to get a toolbox. I was gonna buy a nice Snap-on one off Craigslist, and then I seen they were like $5-6 grand, and I said, I'm not paying $6 grand for a used toolbox. Come on now. I'm not a mechanic or something, you know. I don't need, you know, my toolbox to be, you know, extra plush or anything like that. It just holds tools. That's all it does for me. It just holds tools, you know. Just a way of organizing some of the stuff a little bit better, neater. Anyways, and my wife, she was planning on buying me one for my birthday or for Christmas or something like that. I can't remember what holiday it was. And she's like, honey, why don't you just buy one? I'll help you pay for it. And yeah, Roger's toolbox it's the same size as the Snap-on Junkie. So if you look up the Snap-on Junkie, his toolbox, that's what my old boss has. And anyways, I think those Snap-on toolboxes are a little gaudy or too much. Like, I don't know how to put it. I just think, who needs to spend $20,000, $30,000, $60,000 on a toolbox? I mean, it's not even a tool. It's just a toolbox. You know, it's just a box you put tools in. I know I'm probably going to get some haters on here who are, you know, diehard toolbox fans. And you take pride in your toolbox. I understand, you know, it's your livelihood. That's cool for you. I just would rather spend my money on other things like, you know, excavators or working on all my other projects I got. Lame stuff that I like to tinker with. I get the tinkering from my grandpa. We're always tinkering on something. Right, Grandpa?
Yep. Fun to find out what it's made of.
Be careful in there. There are hydraulic lines in there.
Well,
on that
is that
side.
why that oil's leaking down there?
I'm just kidding. I would hit my grandpa over the head.
Unless I had a hard hat.
Not unless he had a hard hat. Exactly. I wouldn't want to cause him to have a brain tumor.
Sometimes people can't have brain tumors.
Yeah, $29,000. That's just ridiculous. I can't see spending that much. It's mostly name and hype. I mean, that's what it. They've built up a nice brand. Don't get me wrong. They have nice products, but you're paying a premium for them. I'm just not willing to pay the premium for it. You know, my US General toolbox does what I need. It holds the tools. The drawers don't come out all the way. Doesn't flip over. You know, it rolls around, and it was very affordable for me. Very affordable. for me. That's what I like. Affordable. Getting the biggest things for my bucks. Give me a few more seconds and I'll show you guys what the tracks look like and how much dirt we pulled out of them in just a short little bit of time.
You should have saw the mud you left on the trail coming up here.
Oh, I know. Well, and why do you think I drove back there and then drove forward?
That's exactly what I thought you was doing.
I was trying to knock off some of the mud. Catch you later, Nolan. Be safe out there. Show you guys. And this is.
That's not including what's in the center.
Yeah, and that's not including what's underneath the center. Look at that. Look at all that gunk. Then my grandpa was tossing it over there. Yep. Yep, trying to get this thing as clean as possible before we, because I got to pass a scale on the way home, and you know those DOT, they're real sticklers sometimes for a good reason. I mean, they're keeping everybody safe, you know, that's the main thing. Anyways, there's the trailer. That's where the excavator was sitting, right there. Well, how many hours ago? 2 hours ago? That's where it was sitting, right there. And then we drove it off into the woods. Never to be seen. It's gonna go get worked.
Yeah.
We got a lot of work to do. Yep. We're gonna get this dozer cleaned up. I'll probably do a inspection video coming up. Oh yeah. Sorry about that, Doc. I'm out in the middle of nowhere. Anyways, we're gonna get this loaded up, get it cleaned up. I'll do an inspection video. I don't know when that's gonna come out, but probably this Friday, you guys will find out which excavator I bought. This Friday, guys. All right, I'm gonna catch you guys later. Don't forget to pound that subscribe button, pound that like button as always, and share this on your social media site of preference. And I will catch you guys on the next one.